Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Stepanek and I'm the founder of Natural United Outdoors Company. And Natural has become, as of last week, a community of 1 million people around the country who are dedicated to conservation, sharing beautiful nature, and also enjoying each other's company along the way. And so I started this company about 5 years ago, around this time of year, and the reason that I created it is because I felt like there weren't many good resources for people to discover amazing nature around where they live. And so initially I started in Ohio, but since then we've created pages in every single state across the country and are looking to eventually expand into creating accounts in other countries as well to be able to share the beautiful nature from every corner of this entire earth. And so this next year, I am setting out on a journey to develop and grow our community so that we can find people in every amazing place and have them share nature with people so that they can find local hiking spots close to where they live. And so if you are a photographer and you want your work to reach more people, we would love to share it with our audience and also learn from the different spots that you've discovered around where you live. So our big areas are Ohio, Michigan, California, Hawaii, but we're working on building pages in every state. So if you or a friend of yours is a photographer and they're looking to reach more people, you can find me at Patrick Stepanek, PatrickStepanek, on Instagram, or you can email us at naturalunited@gmail.com, naturalunitedadventures@gmail.com. And we are also in search of business partners. We've found a lot across the country, but are still in need of a lot more. We've partnered with hotels, restaurants, local fare, coffee shops, and are looking to find people all across the country who are willing to partner with us. And if you or any of your friends are involved in those spaces, or you just want to work together in any capacity, feel free to reach out. We are always looking for new ways that we can innovate and bring people together, and our goal is to partner with organizations who are sustainable and genuinely good for the environment so that 10, 20 years down the road, we can have a lot of different people that we work with who are genuinely contributing good energy to the environment and practicing their business in a way that we would be able to for thousands of years as a species of people, rather than what a lot of the businesses have been centered around the last hundreds of years that are pretty degrading to the environment and to our local communities. And so that is definitely a focus if you are thinking you have a business and would like to work with us. We would love for you to have sustainable practices as a business and be very forward thinking about the effect that you have on the world and the environment, which is something that we have to do with our own business constantly. And so beyond that, we are going to be traveling around the entire country, meeting all the photographers who have helped us build these pages, meeting new people, doing river cleanups, trying to clean up all the state parks and national parks and even the local ones with all of you guys and get to meet you and hear what you guys have to say about what you think would be great systematic decisions about the environment, or maybe even just what we should include on the page or anything that you have in mind. We are going to be traveling around the country, meeting you guys, getting to know your stories, and hopefully learning from what you guys have experienced in your lifetime so that we can apply it to everything that we do here at Natural. I'm incredibly open-minded, and we are open to anyone around the world joining this community. We're genuinely interested in creating a group of people who are compassionate and empathetic towards each other. And I think having an open mind and an open ear is a great way to do that. So we're going to be traveling around the country. If you want to show me around your neck of the woods, I would absolutely love to meet you guys. Like I said, my username on Instagram is at Patrick Stepanek, PatrickStepanek. And if you want to show me where you live or show me your favorite park and have it documented and shown to 1 million people around the country, I would love to get to meet you guys. And I'm going to be traveling around everywhere in the country. We're not leaving anywhere behind. From California to Maine to Florida, we're trying to cover every corner of possible places that you could enjoy, and then eventually broaden the horizons to other countries, like we said. So ideally, in terms of sustainability, we have a few directions that we think that people should sort of change their mind in terms of their thinking. In my view, the environment, there's a lot of different things that go into it. Like, most people are pretty well acquainted with climate change, but in my view, the most immediate environmental issue that we need to address as a collective population is the pooled resources that we have. You know, whether it be water or rare earth materials that we put in our phone, any possible material that you could think of. We need to figure out how we can use less than the amount of material that Earth naturally replenishes. Otherwise, it's not a sustainable practice. It's not something that we could do for thousands of years without any repercussions. So there's that. That's something that we're looking to investigate more, talk to people about how environmental extraction has affected their own life. For example, someone living in West Virginia in the coal industry, or someone living in California in the wind industry. What are those experiences like? How much power are we actually getting from them? And then beyond that, space exploration is something that seems very obvious as a focus for humanity in the years to come. We're at such an archaic point in society and time and the history of the human race that it's not really something that we think about commonly or is a major focus of our society. But I think if we truly think about like the natural limitations of what it is being a human being on Earth, space travel is essential. We have almost 8 billion people on the planet. Supposedly we can only fit 10 billion. I don't think that that's true. I think we could fit a lot more than that. But as we reach these limits, we're going to need to inhabit other planets far away in order to continue to grow and avoid our sun exploding 5 billion years from now. And it's not like these are things that we have to figure out today. But as an organization, we encourage people to think about them, to have discussions about them, to be open-minded about the idea that Earth might not be the only place that people live. And, you know, we are early in the game, for sure. With the moon landing having happened less than 100 years ago, clearly we have not really explored the depths of the universe, and maybe it's physically impossible. Maybe we'll never be able to travel the 4 light years that it will take to get to the closest sun to ours in our solar system. But I think it's worth investing every possible moment of our consciousness to figuring out if it is possible, because if it is, we should absolutely be doing it. And then beyond that, we've got a store with 10,000 unique products, and we're always open to what you guys would want us to create for you. We have graphic designers, we have people producing all these products like hammocks, tents, anything nature related you could imagine we're trying to sell on our website. So if there's a specific design for clothing, if you want to contribute to our store in some way, if you own a business and want your products on our website or want to advertise or collaborate in some way, we're definitely open to those ideas. But beyond that, if there's any suggestions that you have for our store or anything that you think that we should add, feel free to reach out to us. Again, the contact info could be naturalunitedadventures@gmail.com. It could be my Instagram, which is at Patrick Stepanek, PatrickStepanek, or any other ideas, inquiries, things that you would like for me to know. I am a very open person, and in the next few years I want to learn a lot and really be able to bring a lot of value to anyone who follows our page in any direction. I'm looking to pick up a lot of new things that we do as natural for you guys, including these videos. I'd like to be publishing a lot more streams of consciousness of my thoughts and what we're building and what we're developing. But beyond all of that, I am so grateful for each and every one of the 1 million people that we have in our community. And I can promise you from the bottom of my heart, I'm going to spend the next few years, if not the rest of my lifetime, dedicating myself to figuring out ways that we can be more sustainable, that we can be stewards of our environment and live in a way that would be possible for millions of years as a species of people on Earth. And, you know, it's only been 5 years since we started Natural, but it's been the most gratifying experience of my life. And I owe that to all of you. So I'm gonna get back to work, but I just thought I would check in with this video. You know, I tried to film it on the top of a mountain that I was at, 5,000 feet in the air 2 days ago. And I pretty much said all of this, except by the time that I was done talking, my phone died. And I'm very grateful that I was able to refilm it and kind of think over the words, and I wish it could be in a cooler setting rather than in this parking lot. But I thought it was worth saying regardless. And what you can expect to see from us is a lot more video content here on YouTube. We're looking for a lot more local photographers to help us run the page as well. And also amazing, cool, innovative products that we already have on our website, but I'm looking to find a lot more and figure out how we can get them to you for less money. So again, thank you all so much. If you have any ideas or questions, whatever it might be, feel free to reach out. We're always willing to collaborate and go back and forth on ideas. But beyond that, happy hiking, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you.